Well, I've opted to work on the electrics first. It's got a little star washer in there. Because of all of the mechanical work done at bench 1 up until this point, I've decided I want to go electrics, which is my favorite part. Man, we're going to have to do something. Yeah, we're gonna knead it all up. Yes, this pot is really tight with wires. Alright, let's see if we can get these grounds off over here. See how fast that may melt before my fingers melt. Oh, okay, there's 2. I think that's hot now. It is. And then we've got 2 more. Look, maybe I can twist it. Alright, let's see what we can do with these 2. They'll come off. Yeah. Come on. Go, go, go. Ow, ow, ow. There's 1. There's 2. Oh. Come on. Get off. There. Another 2. To find out where theirs are all going and try to fix it up. There's that white one. There's the jack. Okay. What have we got in here? Oh yeah, I'm going to have to take that one out too because I've got to disconnect the black one. Oh no, I can get it just from there. Yes, let's move all these things around. Wow. Jack wire. That jack wire is connected to this set of wires. Ugh, on my finish. Darn. Jack wire and jack wire. Okay. They're kind of long. Just gonna braid them up a little bit. Try to keep them in place until I need them again. Okay, good. Alright, so the black was the neck. That's this one, which is going to the switch down there. Boom. Alright. Center tap is off. Could have just put the center tap down there, didn't have to have that jumper wire. Wow, I hate when they're all mixed up like that. It's all twisted around each other. It's hard to see what goes where. Okay, and this one's the tone wire. Oh yeah, I think I want to get that 47 chiclet out of there too. I think I'll go 22 with humbuckers, 33 maybe. And that one is a ground for the tone. This is the ground for the bridge. And this black. Okay, I might still need to use that for the switch going there. Since, oh, okay, yeah. This is a single. I'm not going to do volume. I am going to do split. One volume, but split. That should have it. tiny little bit more. I'm just going to cut that off and make it easy on myself. Just a little bit more insulation removal on that. That's nice wire in there. It's pre-tinned. It's pre-tinned stranded. This jumper wire. Okay. Okay. Pre-tinned. 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 So this is going to go to my volume in. I'm going to change glasses because I have to see some micro stuff in there. How did they do? Not bad. Soldering's pretty good. I don't like how they got them all on that common there. It's a little bit, it is tight. I'm going to reflow that. It's just stuck on the top of that. It didn't go down around it at all. It's one of those tack-on type things. It'll work, but I think I just might want to reflow it a little bit. Oh, and the jumper, the shrink tubing that they put on there, they didn't shrink it. They didn't shrink it. Do I need it shrunk there, or I need it shrunk here? I need it shrunk back there, because that's all common down there. Gotta watch out for the live wire. It's better to have that shrink tubing a little bit tighter. It's all. Oh yeah, let me see if I can reflow that while I'm here. It's probably going to loosen it up a little bit, but we'll get her done. Okay, this black wire, where does it go? I don't know. It's a ground. It's common. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Okay. Black off of the ground. What a common. It was going to the back of this pot. Well, I guess that's my ground common. It has to come to this pot. Doesn't have to be that long. Maybe. We'll see. Alright, I've got a pot. I've got a pot. B500K. It does fit the hole perfectly. And it's probably going to be a little too tall compared to the other one. Yeah, so I will have to put a washer on the back. I don't think the star washer they had. This pot has got a little bit shorter shaft. No, it does not. Let me see. Let me see if I put their washer on here, what happens. Yeah, that's just about right. Because their nut will probably fit this. Because it's thicker than the nut that was on there. Come on. Same threads. Are you? Are you? Are you? All right, we'll check it out here, where it might be easier to work with. My fingers, again, can't seem to make them go where I want them to go. Yes, okay, I can use the same nut that came off. That will work perfectly with this pot. Okay, so this already has a ground on this lug. We'll have to get a ground to go to here, small jumper, and then we'll hook up the tap wire here to the upper lug, so that when you pull it up, the center is connected to the upper one, and you'll do the split on the neck. See, I'm having trouble with the hands. Having trouble. So there's some days they work okay, and then there's some days they just feel like I'm not in control of them. And I think I'm not, because I dropped too many things. So I think I'll use Robbie to hold on to something like that, and I'll have to get my wire kit out. Put a small jumper, small jumper, small jumper, small jumper. This is where I usually use a resistor sometimes to do the frailing between there and the middle, so that the pickup doesn't split as low as it normally would. And pliers, we'll need a 90-degree. Boom and boom. I think that will work. Maybe I'll do the smaller one at the top. I've got one just a little bit. Yeah. One's a little bit shorter, and the shorter side can go to the top. There's already solder on there. This has been used before for something. Okay, I'm going to reshape that bottom piece here. Get it to go on the ground. And I'm going to have another wire having to go there, this one. We'll put a little bit more solder at the back end. And that'll grab this wire after. So that's in. The split goes here. In on one, out on two, which will be that one, and ground. Let me see if I can position the wires better. So this is this is the bridge. This is the neck. Position that down there. Okay, let me get this white wire on this side. Okay, I can get between the pots. Oh, just give me a sec here. I got to get that chiclet out of there while I'm at this stage. Yep, it's oh no, it's a 22. Leave it in. It's a 22. They did what I was thinking. Usually those greens are 47s. Very rarely do you see them coming with a 22. Okay. So yes, I could put this wire down there between those, get that out of the way. And then my black wire here, this will be my split. Where's my pot? What did I do with the pot? I lost it. Oh, it's over there. Sometimes can't see things right in front of your eyes. Come here, Robbie. Might as well just use that jumper since it's already there. We tin this. I breathed in a lot of solder smoke in my 20s, 30s, and 40s. In on 2. Come here, Robbie. There's my washer. Come here, Robbie. In on 2. Bring that under. Here. Up on the top. In on 1. In on 2. Okay, in on 1, out on 2. Or vice versa, it doesn't really matter. So because it doesn't really matter, I'm going to make this easier on myself. Because it'll be easier to get the jack wire on the end of this thing afterwards. Oh, yes, there's going to be, if we put both wires to the volume pot for the jack, and I also need this one going there, and this one going there. That's what, okay, they all have to go there. I think I might have to scratch a little bit on the back of the pot to make a larger surface area for the ground wires to go, as opposed to just on that little tip there. And I like this stone, it seems to scratch the surface a little bit better than trying to do it with something else. Get through the plating so you can get some solder on there. Okay. Robbie, hold that. Hold that for me, Robbie. There we go. That'll make it easier for the other grounds. This is one, and that is one. So I need to get this white. Okay, I'm gonna. How is that solder down there? That's good. Okay, I'm gonna put this one down inside like that. Get that out of the way. There's my tone. The tone is gonna go. Usually goes to the output, but it can actually go right here on the switch. It's going to the input of the pot, but it usually goes over there. It's a little bit short though. Oh no, oh no, it's gonna make it. Now these wires are fairly long, so I think I can get some of that off and still have a little bit to be able to pull a jack out if necessary. Okay, shorten those. That's plenty. Let's cut those down. Those can be used as jumpers. So this is the hot. This is the ground. Stay there. Alright, let's put some solder on those. It's nice that these stranded wires are twisted and pre-tinned. But they still need some solder to be able to connect. So this one, oh, reflow this. Good. So that and that end up going to there. Oh, in this position, oh yeah, I should have done it the other way. When it's turned down, yes, the wires come in from that side instead of being up the other way. Orientation. So white and white, the black can go there. So we're going to run that under there or on top of there. Let's see if that's in there. That's in there. We should run that under this cable. So I can keep everything neat. I can turn this pot a little bit to get that around over there. Just loosen it. Just turn it a bit like that. That'll give me a better wire orientation. And the ground to the ground. Okay. I need Robbie's help again. As I can take advantage of this lug already being on ground for the jack ground. Oop, don't touch it. Usually very hot. Okay, that's good. So white and white go together over there. Can you grab that? No, you can't. Oh, okay, grab it there. Grab it there for me. See if I can get these wires together. Yeah, I can. Some of that solder off of it. If I just make it a little bit longer, doesn't take much. I can get these two on a twist. Solder them together. Well, this is one of the things that's not so good about the pre-tinned, is that it makes it more difficult to do something like this. If they were shorter and they were stranded and they were all flying all over the place, it would be easier to twist that. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Once you get them together, if you can get them to stay together. Okay, that's a little bit tighter twist. Good. Now that has to reach. Come here, Robbie. This black is the split. Ouch. I would not recommend your fingers on the soldering iron. Good. Now the black one, will it reach that solder? Yes, it will. Move that out of the way. Jack is connected. Common ground, common ground. Which I can do once this is now in. So there's your split. Yes. In, out, tone, jack. 3 grounds. Perfect. Let's see what else can go wrong. Let's see what else can go wrong. Okay, that looks good. I said I was going to use the stuff from the other one so it looks the same. And that's going to work. That's going to work. Snug. And that's all. Excellent. So far, so good. Okay, so here's the bridge wire, which is extremely long. It doesn't have to be that long. And this is the other ground wire. Now, should I run it under? No. So all these ground wires on the top. And this one, I could cut this back quite a bit as well. More jumper wires when you need something like that. Almost there. Geez, electrics go much quicker than all of the mechanical stuff. Got to go and do all those fret levelings. Alright, put that one there, put that one there. I'll make that a little longer, unless I can get it on the other one. I think I can. Yep. That nice. That nice. That can go down there. Now these two, just change my orientation so I can get my hands around it. I don't think I'm going to need solder because everything's got solder. And that just has to go there. Melt it up. Create the pool. Once the pool is hot, everything else will just fall into place. Give it a little bit of extra heat. Ow, 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 ow! Good. Sacrifice the thumb for the better good. Okay. That should do. I'm going to do the tap test with my air bridge. Stand by. Okay, we're plugged in. Up, up, bridge. Neck. Okay, and volume. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to put bleed circuits. A bleed circuit on that. Damn. Everything works fine. Perfect. So the only thing that escaped me was putting the bleed circuit on it. That's a filter. I don't know if I have any bleed circuits in my little... No, that's another filter. I guess I'll have to make one. I guess I'll have to make one. Do I really need it? What the hell? Might as well. That means we need capacitors. We need capacitors. That's some capacitors. Not the right. Oh, these capacitors. This is the bleed circuit capacitors. That's tone. That's tone, 22s. And these are the 0.001s. Tiny. And is there any resistors in here? Oh, there's one. Oh no, I thought I saw one. I keep some resistors in here. Some 100Ks, I guess I didn't. Alright, I'll go get some 100Ks, throw a few in there, and make my bleed circuit. There's the tools for this thing. I'll put them on this other workbench beside me. Alright, gotta get resistors. Alrighty. One for that one. And we'll throw 3 in this bag so that they're convenient the next time I want one. Come on, get in there. They come on a strip with some glue. Alright, and you know what that means? That means I need Robbie out here again to hold these components for me. Where did that come from? Okay. So we're going to cut down this side. And we'll have it held by that side. And on this one, we'll cut down about the same distance, one leg. And then we're going to tin that. On both of them. Leave a little solder there so that when we try to put them together, they'll go. And I'm going to need a little sleeve on that. I have already. Did I put them back in there? Yes. I have already. I've kept some of the insulation from some of the other wires that I've stripped. And then I can reuse it as insulation on wires that I need it to go on. Ooh, whatever that came off of, it's even smaller. Is it? No, it isn't. I was thinking it was even smaller than this. Too much. That's about right. So we put that on because I don't want that long piece of bare hanging in there because there's shield paint everywhere. And I don't want it to touch. And then we can take this resistor, connect it up here to the capacitor, and we have an instant bleed circuit. And then we can cut the other side off about the same length as that one and put a little tinning on the end of that resistor leg. Did I get a bit of, oh, there we got a blob. And there we have it. A bleed circuit. One resistor and a 100K and a 0.001. This is my standard bleed circuit. That's for a little bit larger wires. Okay. Back under the covers. Alright, if I want to get that on there, I'm definitely going to have to pull that back up. Might as well, right? We're right there. Just might as well do it. Come here, Robbie. Give me a hand. I can just turn it. Okay, bend down. Bend down just a little bit like that for me. Just going to sneak it in on the top here. I'll put the resistor on the outside. Whoop. Holding on to it. I don't have any tweezers over here. I should bring a pair of tweezers over here. I should make tweezers over here. Alright. The resistor's on. Now we have to just do some intricate surgical soldering of the other side. got it. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, stand it back up. What did I do with the heart? Oh, there's some. Still inside there. Now, some people are going to be interested in this stuff and some people aren't, so there'll be a lot of fast forwarding, jumping to the end to see where I leave this segment in whichever part 1, 2, 3, well, it won't be part 1 or 2, that's already done. Oh, actually it's not. It could be in any part to get to the end of whichever part this is in to see what happened. But basically we already did the test, so this is just going to be a bleed circuit. That will help when lowering the volume to let the highs continue through. Alright, so the next thing over here is going to be to buff the body. Put tools away and put the wiring away. Don't need that hardware. Don't need that. Robbie can go back to his house. Oh, this is hardware I'm going to save. This big pot is a good one. I'm going to put this on there. It's a good one. When I just need a volume, we'll use this one. Sometime, somewhere, you just never know. I'll put that in the right place later. And I glued my 0.31 millimeter shim with that white school glue on that wood, so it always stays in place and never moves. So it always will go back where I want it. Okay, so that's a little bit neater now in the hole with 2 push-pulls. Alright, I'm going to turn the camera off while I go get all my buffing stuff, and I'll be back.